Hey there folks and friends, Connecting Dots 2 here. We are Tuesday, July 19th, 2016, and I'm making this video to let you all know that I've been hit with a copyright strike over at Connecting Dots 2. So I'm going to be having my live show over at the Silver Goldman YouTube channel. I'm making the video, this video will be uploaded over at the Silver Goldman channel also to let you guys know and gals know that I'll be having my live hangouts here for, well, quite a while, in fact. Okay, so just to let you all know how this all happened, it all began 2 weeks ago when I was making videos regarding Kevin Blanch and the fact that he's been lying to people since the year 2011 that he came down with AML cancer, leukemia. Okay? I uploaded this video here. That was a live stream. That was 33 minutes long. And then I made another video, I think it was a couple of days afterwards, because Kevin came out to, well, again, claiming, looking for pity, saying that he had lost massive amounts of blood that night. If you watched the video, well, if not, don't worry about it. I'll re-upload it again here over at my website. But long story short, he was claiming how he almost died last night in that. And I was saying, what the hell, you know, and I made sure that I only played a very small portion because I was saying, folks, he'd love to hit me on a copyright strike. So I got to make sure that I don't play a lot of his video. But you got to hear his own words, and I got to show you how his arms were flailing. You know, it was a 13 or 15 minute long video. I showed it at different times of the video. His arms non-stop flailing. Yet he was claiming they had lost massive amounts of blood. He said he woke up in a pool of blood. Doesn't even know how, he couldn't remember how he got to the hospital. But he was waking up in the hospital in a big pool of blood. And he had this little plastic thing sticking out of his nose. Do you remember that? Kind of make it look like it was going to be, it's an intravenous going in his nose. And that's what I was making, you know, I made a point in that video, that the one that's been removed here. I was letting you guys know, and gals, that, oh, hold on a second here. He's claiming to have lost massive amounts of blood, and he only has a little piece of, you know, pipe sticking in his nose. What's that for? They're sure as hell not doing a blood transfusion down his nose. And then I went on to make a couple, you know, quite a few good points. I said, for a guy who's claiming he had AML, we have absolutely no video footage, no pictures, nothing of all of him ever being in sick during the year 2011, because, you know, the Fukushima meltdown took place in March of 2011. This guy claims 8 months later, 9 months later, he came down with, yeah, AML cancer from the Fukushima meltdown, if you can believe it. Yet we all know it takes, what, 4 or 5 years before cancer can even show up after you've come in contact with high levels of radiation, enough to give you cancer. That's right, at least 5 years. How can a guy say that 8 months later he comes down with AML cancer? So this is, I've been saying here all along, that YouTube promotes the frauds. They promote fraudsters. Same with Fairwinds Energy. That's who? Arnie Gunderson. Who is what? A high school teacher, for Christ's sake. He's not a nuclear engineer. I've just, you know, it's disgusting. That's what's going on here. Anyways, let's sticking with Kevin here. I went on to make other points that, you know, he's never been sick. We've never gotten any video footage of him ever being in the hospital doing his chemotherapy. Isn't it odd, that he got apparently cancer from radiation from Fukushima, and then he went to the hospital and he got what? Chemotherapy, more radiation. Oh, but that radiation saved him. Yeah. Okay, so stop laughing. This is not funny anymore, because honestly, the guy scammed someone out of his life savings, Jeff Palco. Google that thing. I mean, don't Google it. Do a YouTube search on Jeff Palco. Kevin ripped them off for $18,500. The video is going to come back up here, folks, okay? So I just want to let you know that we have no video footage. Kevin's only been to the hospital twice. I've been watching him since 2011, okay? And the only time we've ever seen him at the hospital was below the thumbnail you can see right now, and there's another one. And in both of those pictures, he does not look sick. Does not look like he has cancer, and I was making a point that this is just a regular checkup room. He's not in any chemotherapy, long-term care, you know, none of that. No video footage of that. Anyways, long story short, I woke up this morning and my video was taken down. So I came right back out at 6 o'clock in the morning and I re-uploaded the original one right back up with the same title. Fukushima News. Fukushima meltdowns gave Kevin Blanch acute leukemia. Not. It was a lie. And then it didn't even last 3 hours. By 8:49, YouTube had already taken the video down. Can you believe it? Not even 3 hours later. Here's the excuse they told me: inappropriate content. Folks, it's all my own voice. It's my own creation. Just like this video. Except in that one, I happened to show how this guy was telling, and he almost died last night. He's lucky to be alive. He spent the night in the hospital. You know, big blood transfusion. All he has is a piece of pipe sticking out of his nose, and that's not where they give you a blood transfusion when you lost massive amounts of blood. And yet he's flailing his arms for an entire 13, 15 minutes long, that video. I made a lot of good points. There's nothing inappropriate in there. There was no nudity in there. Nothing in there. There's nothing inappropriate. I was busting a scammer that YouTube wants to promote. So I'm going to let you know here, because I went back, as you can see, at 8:49. I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to stop. I'm very adamant about this. Okay, guys? I'm not giving up. I realize some of you give up and walk away quick. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a quitter. I'm not going to give up here. This is too important. I've been doing Fukushima videos since the entire freaking meltdown ever began, as if I'm going to let YouTube fraudsters take over this topic. I don't think so. It's the same as a silver gold man. I'm kicking their ass over there. So I'm telling you right now, please go sign up here. Please register. Forget it. I'm not saying please. If you want to follow the information I share at Connecting Dots 2, you have an option, and that's to meet me here at the Silver Gold Man, because with the inappropriate content, nothing took place. All they did was remove the video. Next one, when I re-uploaded, it never even had a chance to air. At least the first one, they let it up for a while. The second one, immediately it was hit, and bada boom, bada bing. This is what happens. I got a strike. Can you believe it? I'm busting a scammer who's ripping off people, who has donations nonstop, trying to tell people he's fighting the anti-nuclear, all absolute bullshit. Yet YouTube is hitting me up with copyright strikes. For what? Inappropriate? Oh, come on. Inappropriate, absolute bullshit. So I've lost control of my channel for 3 months before this strike is expired. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is my first strike. Do not be surprised by the end of the summer if my YouTube channel gone, finito. Don't be surprised. I hate to make this prediction, but this is very similar to what happened to me at my Connecting Dots 1 YouTube channel in the spring, late spring, summer of 2012. The exact time period where we are right now, just about. In 2012, I got hit with a strike 1 at Connecting Dots 2. Connecting Dots 1, and then another strike just a couple of months later, and then another strike before the first one was over. And bada boom, bada bing, I'd lost everyone. There was over almost 8,000 subscribers at Connecting Dots 1 when they pulled that channel. So I'm gone here. As you can see, there are excuses when you click on them. It brings you here. The first one, it's telling me inappropriate content. Nothing inappropriate. Okay, you go look at their community guidelines. I didn't do anything there that breaks the guidelines, and that's what I told them. This is my own creation. The second one, video removed, terms of violation. There's no copyright. It's all my own stuff. And as you can see here, the first one wasn't removed because of copyright. They're saying it's inappropriate for you to figure out that someone is scamming others on YouTube under the pretense of him having cancer. So those of you that hate me, I've been saying for a long time, don't watch my thorium video. Do a YouTube search, thorium. Watch the video that says what they don't want you to know. Thorium. Go check it out. That's exactly what Kevin Blanch, Dana Durnford don't want you to know. Okay? Stop hating on me. Go get yourself educated. I'm sick and tired of your crap. And by the way, don't think I don't notice all the thumbs down. Honestly, you guys, I got a tougher skin than that. I'm more pissed off here what's happening with YouTube, so you can give me all the thumbs down. It doesn't matter. Okay, the rest of you, Silver Gold Man, that's where it's happening. 3 months. Those of you that are on my Silver Gold Man YouTube channel and you're subscribed there, I'm sorry you got to put up with this, but what can I say? Build a tougher layer of skin. Here at Silver Gold Man, we deal with different topics, and Fukushima fraud and conspiracies is something that's been on that burner for a long time. Okay, other than that, the YouTube video that they took down, these sons of bitches, don't worry guys, I'm not giving up, and gals. I'm not giving up. I have my own secret weapon here. It's connectingdots1.com. The video will be shown there. I just got to split it up in 2 portions, and you'll be able to watch it there. And I'll also link up to it in future videos. Take care.